So what kind of evidence is needed to help build a claim or a case for injuries after a car accident? Well, there's a lot of different evidence that can be important. Some is more important than others. Maybe the most important evidence, if such evidence exists, would be video of the crash itself that shows exactly what happened, who was responsible, things like that. That might be, let's say, surveillance camera from nearby gas stations or businesses, photographs, especially those taken at the scene. Maybe they show the weather conditions, positions of cars before they're moved, things of that nature. Pictures of the vehicles, especially before they're moved, before they're towed away, if it shows any debris and car parts on the road, skid marks, gouges in the road, scrapes in the gravel, things like that can be really important. Police reports tend to be pretty important. They're not necessarily perfect. They're not necessarily comprehensive, but they're kind of the first neutral or disinterested party there at the crash who's gathering evidence. And so the police report can often have really, really important information. If nothing else, the names of those involved, who owns the vehicles, who the insurance company is, things of that nature. So police reports tend to be a pretty important piece of evidence. After that, it's a lot of times it's medical records, medical bills, that first visit to the doctor, especially if it's to the emergency room when it's close in time to the car accident or other kind of crash. That tends to be pretty important information. If you can't go back to work, pay stubs, tax returns, things like that. If someone has to get a rental vehicle, either while their car is being repaired or replaced, receipts for that kind of stuff, hotels, things like that. If you're, for whatever reason can't go back to your house, or your spouse or loved one has to stay near you while you're in the hospital, so things like that. Photographs of bruises, injuries, especially early on when, let's say, the bruising tends to be the most noticeable, or scratches or scars, whether there's surgery or not, that kind of stuff can be really, really important evidence to preserve. This is why it's really important to talk to an attorney as soon as possible after the crash. Most of these cases are handled on a contingency fee basis. That means it doesn't cost you any more to hire an attorney right away as it does to wait 6 months or a year or more later. So give yourself the full benefit of having an experienced personal injury or car accident attorney help you. Have them help you right away. They have the resources. We have the resources to get the information, to gather the documents before information is lost, before vehicles are repaired or totaled and things of that nature. So it's really, really helpful to document everything and to hire an attorney as soon as possible to help you with that process, so that when it comes time to trying to settle your case or to commence a lawsuit, they have all of the information, all of the documentation and support that they can gather to help you recover full value for your claim.